and welcome back to Bros in a Landfill. This is going to be the last episode of Universe.
This is
a short game. Short, easy game.
I'd say this is a triumph.
Trybien.
I'm making a note about it.
Huge success.
I want both of you gone.
Dude, well played, sir.
Yeah.
Well played.
Well,
It's a shame. I think I love the vibes of Portal, but I have video game motion sickness, so I can't fucking begin to play those games.
damn.
They're also like kind of lateral logic puzzles, which I kind of struggle with, but it's mostly the wanting to throw up part that throws me off. But I love the songs.
This is what you do. You start a Twitch channel, and then like you make it about like your motion sickness, and then like you have like a bucket, and then like you vomit.
Is that allowed?
I'm sure vomiting's allowed on Twitch. It's not like you're naked or showing thigh or anything.
But like, surely that counts as like obscene content or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe if you got a VTuber model up, then like you're not actually like showing your vomit, but like they can hear you
Right. So
vomiting.
like, so vomit audio is fine. Ugh, I hate this concept.
You know, I guarantee you that like it would make you some money.
Well, there's a niche for everything.
Is that money that Lunchbillion wants?
But is it money that Lunchbillion needs?
I don't know. Like, I hate being nauseous, as I'm sure most people do.
Yes.
Dude, like, my friend Jen has this Hot Wheels game where if I watch her play for more than 2 seconds, I have to lie on the floor for like 10 minutes. It just fucks me up.
Oh no, Hot Wheels is intense. That's just crazy.
Thank you for showing me understanding. So yeah, I don't know if
We've
that's
got
worth the
a
money.
padded ceiling in this world. What do you think the deal is with that?
What about the ceiling?
It's padded.
Oh.
That's not very. Oh no, those are walls that you put portals on.
No, those are walls with the ceiling.
Oh, the ceiling? Oh, the ceiling's probably got things you can put portals on. I can't believe.
No, it doesn't. Help!
You know, I'm a bit remiss that the Aperture Science world doesn't seem to be using portals puzzles at all.
Oh yeah.
Wormholes aren't a thing in this pack.
That
Yeah.
is.
The technology
Why have
wasn't
Aperture
ready
Science? This is very much not like on brand for Portal.
I'm definitely leaving a note here.
That was clean.
Oh.
That's not clean.
Not clean. I must be losing my mind. For a second, I looked at the level title and saw a wacky walrus. I'm like, that's a different thing. That's a level I'd much rather look at.
I do not want to be thinking about wacky walruses at all.
Why not?
Have you seen the movie The Walrus?
No.
You know what? I will just leave it at that. You don't need an explanation.
Is it
Great,
about a
thanks.
walrus?
We're moving on.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go with that. Yes, it's
Look
about
at the ceiling. The ceiling's padded.
It
Is the plural of walrus walrus?
I feel like it's a moose situation.
Okay. Walrus.
We're going.
Yeah, I think out of all
Climb.
Nice. Dude, that took like 2 seconds.
I think out of all the movies. Oh no, wait. Okay, the movie wasn't called The Walrus.
Hey, do you remember the last like wavy wacky level? What if there wasn't even a skip on it?
Oh damn.
Oh. That's okay.
Also-
There's plenty of time for Trybien to explain this walrus thing.
Also, my apologies. The movie wasn't called The Walrus. It was called Tusk.
Oh, okay. So the walrus is still a
haven't
delightful
seen it.
idea.
Yes.
I've been killing
But-
those guys in Skyrim lately. I've been getting back into Skyrim because I lost my save years ago because I didn't know how to reinstall my mods when I switched to my new Xbox, but I figured it out. And
Nice.
bro, you better believe I'm killing walruses with fire.
Crazy.
That's just the world. It's just the area I'm in. It's what I do. I walk along the snow. I see a walrus and I fucking set it on fire. And that's the main thing I'm doing.
Thinking about the taxidermied walrus, except the person doing the taxidermy had never seen a walrus before, so he didn't know that they were wrinkly.
Oh.
Smooth walrus? That's
Smooth
Whoa.
walrus.
Holy shit.
It's huge.
I don't know. Oh, that makes sense. What did he like fucking use an ironing board? Like,
No, he just overstuffed it.
wow.
No more wrinkles.
He improved on God's design.
This is low key like you guys think you're being funny, but this is just bringing back flashback memories for watching Tusk. Like,
Oh, I
low
thought you
key,
guys said that time you got ironed.
yes, that too. Low key, real talk here. I think out of like all the movies I've ever seen, Tusk is probably up there as one of the ones I regret watching.
Is it like a horror thing?
Yeah, it's a comedy horror movie.
Oh.
Like if you were to put a gun into my head and say like, okay, you have to choose between the Human Centipede and Tusk, I'd probably choose Human Centipede.
Wow.
Oh.
Damn.
I think okay, so I think part of the reason I think is like Human Centipede is like I think so schlocky that like so schlocky and fucked up in a way that like is almost like
It's almost
unintentionally.
A meme.
Well, I think it's like that movie's unintentionally comical, where this one actually kind of like plays into. I mean, I don't actually know. So Human Centipede might be comical, intentionally comical, but I think okay, Human Centipede. I think being like kind of like an older movie,
Yeah.
and I think lends a lot to like that sort of goofy horror movie of Joel, like Jordan time.
Well, I think it also has an aspect of like because everyone was talking about it,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to look at the Xenomorph as scary as it would have been when
Yes.
Alien first came out because it's like a pop culture thing.
I think the other thing too is I think so you know like how like horror and comedy are like very close together. So like there's like some horror movies that can feel funny and some comedy movies that can feel funny or can feel scary.
Yeah.
I think actually like a lot of Jordan Peele's work can like really fall into this category where he has some like scary movies that like have very funny parts to them, and then like kind of like funny movies and concepts that are like really fucked up and silly.
Yeah.
Actually like one of the I'd say like another one of those movies like up there with Tusk that I probably would never want to watch again was Nope.
I actually haven't seen Jordan
There we
Peele's
go.
horror movies.
You would, I mean, unless if like you get mind fucked easily, I'd say you'd probably enjoy them.
All right.
But like Nope's one of those movies that like it's like it's marketed as like kind of like this like got this funny name. It's like, oh, it's like this like alien sort of situation,
Yeah.
and then like it just has like some of the most like fucked up
Help!
scenes.
Help!
Like like subtly fucked up. Like you know like how some movies like will just go out of the way to show you a fucked up thing, and it's like, oh, it's like it's a movie.
Sure.
Yeah, like Nope is one of those movies that like very like directed very intelligently in terms of like playing with
That's
showing
why.
you things without like sitting on them or over explaining them or whatnot, like just really letting your mind have it like, oh fuck, this is happening.
Yeah, kind of like when you watch the penultimate Super Monkey Ball cutscene.
Yes, you get it. You actually get it.
Right before Unhappiest Trail.
Yeah. I think.
Yep. Welcome to the hardest stage in the hack.
Yep. See you guys next week.
What? No, you can do it.
Nah, we're gonna get it.
No,
We're gonna get it.
the Toho music has kicked in. You know, this is where things get really creepy and fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like Tusk.
Yep. Okay, Lunch. Now that you've said it, you have to watch Tusk now.
Oh God. That was the opposite of a recommendation, Dry.
Yeah, look.
You said like if
I
someone
need-
put a gun to my head and said this was Human Centipede, I picked Human Centipede. It's one of the only movies I wish I didn't watch.
Look, I need you to share in my trauma.
Man, that's not how friendships are supposed to work.
Yeah. I mean, I would say I still think Tusk is like a phenomenal movie, but I think it's definitely one of those movies you only need to watch once. Like same thing with like Nope. Like I think it's like Nope is I'd say I'm glad I watched Nope. That was actually like a really good movie and stuff. I would not want to watch it again though.
Did you enjoy? Have you seen The Substance?
No, I've heard about it.
It's good. That's a really well executed movie.
Well, I'll consider watching it after you've seen Tusk and Nope.
What the fuck? I have to watch 2 movies?
Yeah. I mean, I've given 2 recommendations. You can only give 1.
All right. You also have to watch all seasons of Home and Away.
Damn, bro's pulling the punches here. I actually
I beat the stage.
nice.
Yeah.
That was record time. I do think you'd like all of Jordan Peele's movies.
Come and do it.
Like, I'm actually surprised you haven't seen any of his movies.
Yeah, I probably like them. I just don't watch movies enough.
Yeah, that's actually the same thing here. Like,
Do you know what Home and Away is?
no.
It's an Australian soap opera
Okay, that sounds amazing.
that was on the TV all the time when I was growing up. But it makes me
So
wonder.
it's Australian Downton Abbey.
I didn't watch Downton Abbey. I watched Home and Away, so I don't know.
I see. No, that out of all the things we've talked about, that's probably the closest thing that we could actually Helen and I might actually consider watching at some point, maybe after all the other shows that we're watching.
I mean, what I'm wondering is first of
it's
all,
the
I don't know
wacky
if it's good
workbench.
at all. I didn't like it as a kid, but that's because I thought there was not enough cool guys fighting in it, you know. But it's probably just a very average thing. But I think that's
Fuck!
Chris Hemsworth
We're
was in
going
it.
to space.
Ah!
I think that's I think I saw Chris Hemsworth in that show before he was Thor. When he was
That's
young.
crazy.
But I'm just wondering, because it's a soap opera, can you just get all the episodes of it? Because I'm sure that a solid 30 years of Coronation Street is probably lost media. Because who still has that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about even thinking about the old Doctor Who's, how much of that is lost media.
Right. Well, I guess the thing about Coronation Street and Doctor Who is that they're both really old.
Well,
So,
no, the problem with Doctor Who is and Coronation Street, some of those British ones, they just had really bad practices for storing media at the time.
Right. Well, I'm assuming that's kind of what I mean by it's old.
I mean, but think about it this way: we have a lot of American shows or shows from other countries are still preserved from when those
Right.
aired.
The thing, I think there's something about soap operas where they're so mass-produced that surely there's some American soap opera where it's hard to find all the episodes because there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
I mean, I've got all this. We can watch all the seasons of Detective Conan right now, and that's got over 1,000 episodes.
I mean, that's I think extraordinary.
Well, then I guess to be fair, that's also from the 90s. They've just been putting out stuff every week for
Yeah. No, I'm talking about stuff that started off as live action black and white TV.
No, I'm not making it out of there.
Yeah.
But
Throw
that's
that
still pretty cool
away,
about Detective
restart.
Conan. I feel with animation, they're probably well, we fucking drew this. It took forever.
Well, actually, it's speaking of thinking of how some of those shows from the 90s and stuff the colors have changed.
Oh
the
yeah,
I'm still making it out of here.
in Dragon
Yes, I
Ball
can.
Z Kai, the Buu Saga is has a green tint because that's just what the cells look like or whatever.
Cell in Dragon Ball?
Wait, that's what the
Oh my
whats
God.
look like? Did Trybien and I make the same joke?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's almost
No, but,
it's almost like we regularly hang out and talk together, and have similar interests and sense of humor.
Okay, so so Prime Video does have all the way up to season.
Okay.
Prime Video has the first episode from 1988, the pilot.
what?
Home and Away.
Dude, that's pretty cool. That's actually really sick.
But it says
Nice
the title,
skip.
it says the title may not be available to watch from your location. Go to see
I want to
the-
watch that as just as a time capsule.
Also, actually, never mind. It says Home and Away. The title is unavailable due to expired rights.
That's the other thing. Where even if you have the fucking episode somewhere, if they feel like they can't sell it or whatever, or there's not the right deal being made. It's just
at
gone.
At the very least, like they have like the stuff just from like from the 80s for this. Also, when you said like 30 years ago, like I was like wasn't thinking about it being the 80s, but like yeah, they've got a bunch of stuff from the 80s like saved and stored and whatnot. That's all good.
Yeah, well, again, Coronation Street is like closer to like 100 or something. Hang on, let me look that up.
I think Coronation Street is like 250 years old.
Shut the fuck up. How old is Coronation Street?
Oh dear.
Okay, no,
We're in
it's
the
not.
seven-
It's not
we're in the
100 years old.
10-6 slot.
It's 64 years old. But that's still pretty impressive.
Imagine watching like binge watching like 64 years of Coronation Street.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think you can, because like, where do you find all the episodes? Because like, it's not like like some shows are older, some movies are old, but like, you know, they didn't air every week for 60 years.
Yeah, well, it's like the thing. It's like you think about like some like these ongoing anime like Detective Conan or One Piece, and I'm like, surely they have to end at some point, or like, but like, it's just weird, man.
Yeah, it's almost well, like at least with Coronation Street, right? Like the story, the characters have to age, you know. Detective Conan is just like a weird infinity nightmare world.
Yeah, they can start using smartphones when like they didn't even have like cell phones when the show started.
Yeah, like if you were a young guy on episode 1 of Coronation Street, you're a fucking old man now.
Or maybe he's not trying hard enough.
What does that mean?
You should watch The Substance.
I'm aware of the plot of The Substance.
You'll learn the folly.
Yeah, no, I just can't wait for like Lunch to like watch like Tusk like one of these days and just be like, what the fuck? Why'd you recommend this to me, man? Or no, actually no. You know what the reality is?
We've already done that.
No, this is what's gonna happen. Like Lunch is gonna be watching this and he's gonna be like, man, this was like it wasn't as bad as you think, but he's gonna be like 2/3 through the movie. And then, like, he's gonna be after like the last third of the movie and like, Jesus fuck, man.
Bam.
Yeah.
I did the last part while it was invisible.
I think retrospectively, like, I think Tusk kind of like a lot of like Jordan Peele movies. Like, I think like I feel like it's like one of those movies that feels like you have like like how you sometimes like have like those fucked up dark jokes with people. Like with friends and whatnot.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like it feels like a fucked up dark joke, but like taken like seriously as in a movie form.
And it takes like 2 fucking hours.
I mean, I think it's a shorter movie. I think it's like I think it's
camera, help.
You got this. You got this.
Curse you, early 3D game.
I am losing my mind to the Toho music.
I think is there a conveyor right here? There absolutely is a conveyor right here.
Invisible.
That's crazy.
Like phantom conveyor?
Anubis.
Yeah, I descended that second hill a lot faster than I descended the first one.
We're good. We're good. No, we're not good.
I think I knew that conveyor was there, but I forgot.
This monkey could never be ballin'. Sorry, I need to drink more of my water.
Let me just
My power's shut off again. No.
Dang, I was gassing up Unhappiest Trail, and then I beat that one immediately, and I'm struggling with pretty much everything else. This is unfortunate optics for me as a gamer.
Yeah, who's gonna vote for you now?
I'll
You're never
vote
gonna
for
become
you.
governor.
I'll vote for you. I've seen your.
Thanks, Trybien.
I've seen all the blood, sweat, and tears you put into Monkey Ball.
I'm not allowed to vote for you.
We will smuggle your vote in.
Okay. That sounds good.
It is good for us.
I mean, yeah. Who cares for the underlying fabric of society and democracy? It's too far gone.
Why did
anyway.
I not?
Because democracy is dead.
Why did I read that as anus?
We see what we want to see, you know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Thank you for like
Learning a little
Making
too much
me
about
think.
Trybien. I mean, that's just every show, but...
yeah. That's
There we
what a show could be called.
Oh, shit! Oh, fuck!
There's no floor. Welcome
You
back
ever
to
think
learning too much about Trybien.
You ever think about how we call people asses and not anuses?
We could change that.
Okay,
Fucking
we
anus.
call people. We
Well,
call.
we also call people anal.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We call people asses. We call people anal, but for some reason we don't call people anuses.
Yeah, we need to move on from simile to metaphor.
Yes.
Calling someone
Big
anal is calling them
Lunch, you big stinky anus.
did you-
Wow, that's so rude. Why would you say that?
So I was just
Dude,
giving
that's
an
really
example.
we're
fucked
not
up of you
saying
to
we're
say.
not calling people anuses anymore,
Damn.
Trybien. I'm putting the word on the tall shelf.
Yeah, I'm feeling. But you
I
know, once
feel
things
like
get put,
Trybien can reach it.
I do have long arms.
Long orangutan
But
like arms.
no, but here's the problem. Even though,
Given arms.
Even-
I don't feel like engaging with this level. I'm just gonna nod.
damn,
Oh, I thought you were gonna say conversation.
yeah, that too. Look, I might have long arms, but like I respect the tall shelf. You know, things are put there for a reason.
Anyway, longest level in the game.
You really are a
Nice.
model citizen.
Look at that 3-minute timer.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you're right. I'm a model citizen because I don't want people calling me an anus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good people don't want to be called an anus.
yeah, you know it. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be likened to a pink starfish.
Do you have to keep going?
Of course. There is such thing as
what
yes
do you
and
want to be
comedy.
likened to?
A blue starfish.
Yes, exactly.
You want to be compared to an alien butthole?
Yes, now you get it.
Okay.
Because they're out of this world.
You heard it here
Your wife
first.
edits this show.
Alien buttholes are always... Well, she knows what the fuck he is. And she was like, yes, please.
Yes.
Oh, this forever, please.
Have you considered that the married one on the show might know a thing or two about getting ladies?
Well, getting ladied.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yes, you're right.
It's concerning if you're good at getting ladies. You're not supposed to.
Yeah. Ladies nuts.
I've been
You
defeated
didn't even
in this.
do the full punchline.
Yeah. You don't have to be an anus about it.
Holy shit, he got you, bro. Dude, we're doing... I think we're doing well. I think this is...
Hey, we're about halfway through the level.
Yeah.
He's only got 123 seconds left on the timer.
It's a lot of seconds. So much time.
Everything is
Our
tilted.
choices.
I genuinely would not be able to play this stage with this music in the background.
There is no flat ground. It's tapering.
I fucking love tay-pers.
So you would be able to play the stage
No, I'm talking about the animal.
for the sake of the taper.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, the animal.
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was pronounced top here.
Nice
No, it's called
work.
Tupper. It's pronounced Tupper.
Thank you. Anyways, last stage, the creator, little victory lap.
Victory lap!
Man, it'd be
It
really
sucks
funny
when you
if
die
you
during your
kept,
victory lap.
if you just you kept dieting on the final victory lap stage.
Like, continuously.
Yeah. We gotta bump
Nice
up that
guys.
runtime somehow.
Okay,
Shit.
I did.
Damn.
What
The
now?
future is now.
Man, I can't believe the audience is missing the lost episode where Tar just demolished the stage like it was his
Oh
plaything.
yeah, he did an amazing job.
That's all right. Third try is still good.
Yep.
That's
Oh!
something.
And I got the post goal.
Nice work.
So now we go. So now we move on to the
Yep, of course.
There's always a secret
It's
verse.
not Super Monkey Ball. If it's not custom Super Monkey Ball, if there isn't a little treat at the end.
Oh boy, I can't wait to spend another month here on the EX stages.
That is how it always goes.
Oh, you don't even know.
It'll be more than a month. It's a great song.
Man, I can't
What a
believe the creator
vibe.
of the stage was so much of an anus to call us dipshits.
Nice try, dipshit. I'm not used
Guys,
to.
we're stuck in the back rooms.
I'm not used to Super Monkey Ball being that just verbally abusive to me.
Yep. Man, you know I'm a bit remiss that they didn't remove the timer for this. That would have been very funny.
Yeah,
you're literally
it
just
should
stuck
be
here.
forever.
You have no choice. Back rooms forever.
Bro, I'm so remiss right now.
Yeah, damn. I wonder if there's any hidden SCPs in here.
Oh, from thing.
Yeah, from
Yeah, from the SCPs.
From Wikipedia or whatever.
that thing. Bro, you gotta hurry up, otherwise Slendy's gonna get you.
That thing that everyone likes.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Ah!
Is being
Unfortunate.
bros in a landfill? Or do we meander talking about something else for a bit?
So guys, what do you think about Bye.